Hi, everybody. Leanne Holitza here at the Healing Studio. So, I want to tell you a story of a couple of ways that I have encouraged empaths and just people in general who are my clients to reframe how they're handling their life. When they start to learn that they are energetic beings who are influencing the outcomes around them based on how they're interacting, and they begin to learn to really ground and consciously use those energies, they begin to have these great shifts in how things are going for them. They get less reactive to their relationships. They really learn to calm those stress hormones down. So, I'm going to give you a couple of examples of times when I've worked with people to get that possible. Now, first of all, a lot of people have a dysfunctional automatic relationship with their energy fields. They use them without really thinking. They use them kind of in a dysfunctional way. A lot of times we're shrinking when we want some avoidance of something, when the best thing we could be doing is literally expanding our truth. So, a couple of examples. I had a person ask me if she should buy her friend a car because her friend needed a car to get a job. Now, energetically speaking, the friend was very compressed and restricted and wanted a specific outcome to happen if they were going to buy this car. Okay. So, I worked with the client's energy to try and talk to, okay, what's your motives? Why are you doing this? What part of you is engaging energetically? What part of you is with flow? What part of you is in restriction? And we start looking and we start seeing, well, this friend really didn't want to be rescued or get a job. The friend just wanted an excuse to not have a job. So, therefore, if this person had energetically engaged in following through with buying the car, there would have been a whole lot of resentment because the car would have been given, the expectations would have been that you get the job and you do what I want you to do, and your life turns into what I want it to turn into. And therefore, you're kind of dictating to someone who then will defend their position even harder and withdraw from the goal that you're fighting for. So when I told her this and I asked her to instead visualize what she was inviting for her friend, visualize how she wanted to feel around her friend, visualize inside of herself how she could hold space, energetically put her bubble in the position of seeing a vibration that she was very much wanting to see, which was that her friend was okay, and her friend was not only okay but thriving, and that she could be around her friend and feel like her friend was able to take care of herself. And so when she started vibing into that, every time she was around her friends stopped coming to her with, oh, I don't have a job, I don't have a car, I don't have these things, because there was no frequency invite to do that. And instead, the friends started to come with, maybe I should think about this or do this differently. And they began to solve their own problem, basically. So this person's energy was switched from I'm your problem solver, I'm your solution, to I'm your support system. I'm your empowering friend who sees your potential and holds space for that potential. Now, I do this kind of shape shifting stuff for people's energy fields all the time. And a lot of times it's just because you haven't been taught that you have this influence that is unspoken, nonverbal, intentional frequency adjustments that you could be making all the time in your life, creating different resonance with different things. Okay. So I have more stories like that. I'll definitely start to try to think about some of them and share them with you guys. There's Bottom line is the opportunity for your whole life to just be lived differently is right there at the edge of your consciousness and your awareness, and just a little shift and empowerment there. And all of a sudden, poof, things can be different. All right, talk to you later.